What's up everybody, it's your girl Adicia and I want to welcome you back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing a full set on my mom's nails. Now these nails, I was doing these for her for the New Year's party that we were going to go to the night after. She saw how I did my nails for my Christmas vacation away from work. I went very out of regs. Being in the military, you can't have bling and white and long. So I did everything that I couldn't usually do. So she ended up liking my nails and wanted me to do a full set on her. I saw this as a great opportunity to be able to do some nails on someone else other than myself or my mannequin head. So I went ahead and I did it for her. So right now I'm just preparing her nails by pushing back her cuticles. And then I'm gonna go into them with an electric file and a few. Okay, so now I'm grabbing my electric file and I'm just going to gently remove the shine from her fingernails. I was very nervous using an electric file on my mom's nails because her nail beds are so small compared to mine, and I was almost laughing. I was like, Mom, why are your nails so small compared to mine? And as you can see, if you look at my nails, you could tell that my nail beds are quite large. And she thought it was funny and she said, you get your nail beds from your dad's side. So right now I'm just removing the shine, and you definitely don't want to do this on a high speed or else you could damage the nail bed, and you want to be very gentle. All you're doing is removing the cuticles that you push back, and then you're taking away the shine from the nail. That shine is the oils that your body naturally produces, and that can lead to lifting of nails. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and grab me a lint-free wipe, and I'm gonna put some alcohol on it so that I can pretty much remove any leftover oil that the body produces, and also to disinfect her nails and get them ready for adding the nail tips and then acrylic application. All right, so now I'm grabbing my my nail tips. When you're applying nail tips, one, you want to make sure the nail tips fit from sidewall to sidewall. You never want to have it too big or too small. Now, if you're ever in a situation where you have to choose between one that's too big or one that's too small, always go with the bigger one, because if it's too small and you're pressing it down with pressure, it can cause the nail to pop right back off the nail, because it's the only way you got it on was by pressure. Now, whenever it's too big, you can always take a nail file and then adjust it so that it fits a little bit better. So, you know, like I said, my mom's nail bed is a little small, so it took me a couple tries to figure out which nail tip to use for each finger. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just measuring out her nails. All right, so now I am applying the first nail tip to her pinky. Whenever you're applying nail tips, you want to be sure that the finger is straight. Then you put a little bit of glue. You could either put it on the nail or inside of the nail tip. And then you want to press down firmly and hold it until the glue dries and it sticks to the nail. And then you just keep repeating these steps through all 10 fingers. All right, so usually at this step, after I apply the nail tips, I usually will file the nail tips in order into a shape that I want. But because my mom, she wanted short and also very square nails, she's not really into the coffin nails or the stiletto nails or the almond nails. My mom is, she likes the regular square nails. So I decided to go ahead and rough up my nail tips here with my hand file and to blend the smile line into the natural nail. And then I'm going to go ahead in with my electric file and then blend that smile line in a little bit better. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and trim down the nails to a length that my mom wants. Remember, she wants short nails. She wants short square nails. I was kind of estimating. She wasn't too sure how she wanted them, how short she wanted them. So I was just estimating, and then I would go back and trim them down more based off of what she wanted. Now, when you're filing the side walls of your client's nail, I've learned that you want to go at it at the angle, as you can see how I'm doing it here. Because if you go at it like the angle most people would, most beginners would try to do it, you could end up cutting your client's actual finger. And then when you're filing the free edge, you want to try to go at a 90-degree angle. So right now I'm just perfecting her square shape. I'm just removing any of the rough edges that came from cutting the nail tip, and I'm just perfecting it right now. So right now I am just trying to also perfect the length of the nails on each towards each finger. Like short nails are a little bit more difficult for me, believe it or not, because I don't really do them very often. I prefer long nails, and everyone that I've done nails on actually did theirs long. So my mom did throw me for a loop, but it's all good. It's all about practice, and I did appreciate her letting me practice. So I had to go back and redo the blending of this smiling because this middle finger, I guess I was a little bit too rough, and the nail tip, it popped right off. So I ended up just putting on the new one, getting the length back to correct, and then blending that smiling back out. All right, so now I'm adding some primer to the natural nail only. You want to be sure to add this only to the natural nail, and please be careful getting it onto your the skin of your client because it can burn them. Now, this is a very important step because this helps you prevent lifting of your acrylic once you apply it. All right, so now I am struggling very miserably opening up this box of new acrylic that I got from Maya's Secret. I've been literally very excited to use this acrylic system. So my mom said that it would be okay if I use it on her. So this is a new acrylic system. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brush And we're going to get started with applying acrylic here in just a few. All right, so I'm applying my first bead to my mom's nail. Since she has short nails, usually I put my first bead right above the smile line to build strength there, because that's where I'm going to put my apex. But because she has a short nail, I just put it a little bit closer to the cuticle, and then I bring it all down. And remember, guys, I am definitely not a professional. I am a self-taught nail tech. So everything you're seeing here is me practicing to pretty much get better until I am able to go into school. So now my second bead that I'm going to do, I'm going to put it a lot closer to her cuticle and just slowly push it up and then bring it all down. And that's pretty much the process that I follow when it comes to shorter nails. When it comes to longer nails, I usually do about a 3 or 4 bead method. Now, if you're a beginner and you notice that you're having a little bit of trouble controlling the acrylic or it's going everywhere, do not feel like you're not, doing a good job. Trust me, it is not easy. Even, I've been doing this a couple months and even I still have trouble controlling the acrylic at times. But it's all about your acrylic to powder, your monomer to powder ratio. If it's too watery, it'll literally just go everywhere on a nail, but if it's too dry, it'll dry instantly before you're even able to mold it. So it's all about trial and error, and the more you do it, the better you get. So that's why every chance I get to practice, I do it on friends, family, and that's pretty much where you will get your perfection from. not sure why I did this, but I do definitely, I feel that I went a little bit overboard on the acrylic on the thumb. So that ended up having me have to file a lot more on that thumb to get it to the shape to look like the rest of the nails. But like I said, it's all about practice. And if you have the correct tools and you're able to not miss these mistakes, then it ends up turning out pretty well in the end. All right, now that I've applied the acrylic to all of the nails, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my hand file and start perfecting that square shape that she wanted. You want to do this because, you know, even though you did it on the nail tips, when you apply acrylic, it does kind of change your shape a little bit, especially if you're a beginner and you're still, you're still practicing on applying your acrylic to nails, which is completely fine. So just, make sure you go back in there and you just clean things up a little. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my electric nail file, and it is a safety bit. A safety bit has a dome shape on the top so that you do not cut your client. I do recommend these to beginners just so that you can ensure that you don't end up cutting your friends or family that you're practicing on. I do like this bit. It is a fine drill bit, and this allows me to get close to that cuticle area, and you want to make sure to do this because this helps prevent lifting, because if you have any acrylic on that cuticle area up on the skin, it will end up causing lifting of your nail, and then all that work is for nothing. So right now I'm just using the body of the drill to shape the nail so that it looks a little better. All right, now it's time for the thumb that I already knew that it was going to be a little bit of trouble because I realized that I added just a little bit too much acrylic. But if you have an electric file, that is not a problem. This is probably my most important arsenal, my tool in my arsenal, because it helps me be able to go back and perfect any shape or too much bulkiness on the nails. So right now I am cleaning up that cuticle area, and I'm going to go into town on this thumbnail and thinning it out to remove some of that acrylic that I definitely overdid it. All right, now that I'm done shaping on the nails, I'm gonna go ahead and dust off all of those, all that dust, and I'm just gonna go back in and file those nails again, especially that thumb that I was having trouble with. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I do have one of my downfalls is time. It does take me a little bit of time to complete a full set, especially on myself. I'm a lot quicker on someone else, but on myself, it takes forever. So if it takes forever for you to complete a full set, that is a part of the whole entire process to become a professional nail tech once you get your license. Even once you go through the school, from what I heard, you're still going to have to work on time even after you get out of school. So please do not feel deterred. Keep pushing and keep practicing. If you're motivated and you have passion for something, then you're going to practice it until you perfect it. And that is okay with me. All right, so you can see I grabbed a new sanding band, and I am going to go in one last time with my electric drill, and I'm going to clean up those nails, any little dips or little, I noticed some imperfections in the nails, the acrylic, and this is where I get to go in and shape it and smooth it all out. I like to use the sand band because I just feel like it catches any little bit of imperfections that would show through polish. And also it allows me to get a lot more closer to that cuticle area to remove any little bit of acrylic that I may have left from my safety bit. So now I just dust up all the nails, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my Polar Bear nail buffer, and I'm going and pretty much buff out all of the scratches from the electric nail file. And I like to do this, and this is definitely an important step. You want to go ahead and buff out the nail, get it nice and smooth, so that when you apply your gel polish, you do not see those imperfections underneath the polish. So yeah, I'm just pretty much getting all her polishes ready, and we're trying to figure out what type of look she wants. If she wants jewels, if she wants the accent nail. She did decide on an accent nail and some jewels, so we're gonna do her ring finger in a chrome color. And then we're going to do the rest of her nails in this very beautiful sparkly color. I got all of my polishes from Amazon. Everything you see here on this table, I pretty much got from Amazon, and I love shopping from Amazon. When I get my license, I will be investing more in larger polishes, but all my gel polishes come from pretty major nail polish brands. So right now I'm applying the base coat, and I've noticed that every time I go to a nail salon, I notice that sometimes they do not like to use the base coat. I don't know why, but every time I use the base coat, I notice that my polish never peels, it never comes off, it doesn't give me any problem, and it lasts a very, very long time. But when I go and I get my nails done at a nail salon with professions, they do not use the base coat, and my polish actually ends up peeling probably by the middle of the week. So I've realized that there's a reason why when you buy gel polish, they give you a base coat with it, because you need to use it. It allows your gel polish to stick to the nail once you cure it. So I feel like, please, just because it may cut down a little bit on time, I feel the gel base coat is very important, and it helps your clients, especially if they use their hands a lot at work, it helps that polish last a lot longer. So don't miss a step. Please don't miss a step. so now I'm adding the top coat, a shiny, non-sticky top coat to the ring finger, because this is how I do my chrome look. She just wanted a regular chrome look, no color underneath. So I add the top coat, I cure it, and then I add the chrome powder or dust to it and I rub it in. And you'll see how the chrome comes out. I really do hate the fact, and sometimes love the fact, that my LED light comes on by itself. But it can be a little bit annoying when you're doing your client's nails on top. I just stopped messing with it and pretty much gave up because I wanted to go ahead and get these nails done, because as you know, it is taking a little bit of time. So that chrome nail came out really nice, and then I just left it like that. And she's just pretty much telling me what nails to put this. As you can see, I got a little bit annoyed with that light. So now I'm applying that very pretty. It's a very bright red, but it has these glitter inside of it, like red glitter, that just really brought the look out. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and add a very large jewel on top of my mom's chrome nail. I was kind of freestyling on the jewels. She saw, my big old jewel on my ring finger, and she's like, "Oh, can you put a jewel on mine?" So I'm taking this pretty much is like a gel adhesive. It's very thick, and I got this from Amazon as well. I'll leave the link below. And also with this company, if you do order one of these and you leave a review at the bottom, there's a little card that comes with it, and it says if you do that and you email them at their company email, then pretty much they will send you a whole entire set again. So the set comes with a whole bunch of different styled brushes and the jar of gel. You do not need a lot of this gel. A lot goes a long way. I wore my gems on my nails for a whole. I was in Florida for a whole 9-10 days, and it lasted me a while. That gem did not go anywhere, and I banged my hand. It just didn't go anywhere. So I do highly suggest this gem if you want to use larger jewels, or you want to do a full out blinged out nail. Now my mom, she wanted some like a half nail, some glitter on her pointer finger, just a half glitter. So, you know, it's all about what she wants. So I went ahead and I added pretty much like half of a nail on the free edge of glitter. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add my top coat. Because once I add the top coat, then I'm going to do a little bit of accent jewels, smaller jewels on her nails. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this top coat. And when you're applying top coat on a nail that has a large jewel or any jewels, you can cure the top coat and then add the jewel, or you can apply the top coat around the jewel. You never want to apply the top coat over your jewels, because then it takes away the shine and it lacks luster. All right, as you can see, it was a little bit of a debate whether she wanted little jewels like how mine do, my little accent jewels, or not. and she gave in to me because I really, really, really wanted to practice applying gels to someone else's nails. So she said, sure, why not? My mom, like I said, she likes her nails short, and she's not really a super blinged out, woman. She likes her stuff nice and simple, but she humored me today on this on this video. So I was pretty happy with that. So right now I'm using my Maya Secret gel adhesive glue. I use this for smaller jewels because I noticed that you do not need a lot of it. And then as you can see there, that bottle over there looks like a spray bottle. That is the activator. Once you spray that on the jewels after you put them on the glue, it freezes them in place, and that's why I like this system. Alright, so now we're going to use my favorite cuticle oil that I got from Amazon and apply it to her cuticles. Just to, you know, because you use a lot of chemicals when you're doing acrylic and all of that filing. It dries up someone's cuticles. So this helps to, for her nail to grow healthy, and it stays nice and moisturized. Now look at those nails. I feel like I did a great job. My mom, she loved them, and she really did enjoy the whole entire process, and I really do appreciate her letting me practice. So that's the end of this video. I want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you on the next video. Catch you later.